The definition of teacher capacity development and how it is interpreted in the literature have evolved in the field of teacher education. As a result, cultivating instructors as lifelong learners is essential to increase their potential as educators. It is important to give teachers opportunities to continue learning throughout their careers. These opportunities should include helping them to broaden and deepen their knowledge, develop a variety of pedagogical skills and teaching strategies they can use in the classroom, increase their understanding of how students learn, and cultivate the attitudes and dispositions that will help them to change both their own and their students' learning. Professional development, such as national training that disseminates information about new policies or curricula to all teachers. It might address preparing particular teacher cohorts for a particular subject area. Professional development or PD can be school-based and concentrate on the needs of the school, or it can cover the individual learning that teachers do. It can happen in a classroom, at a teacher preparation program, at a teacher center, or for home learning at home via the internet. The Civil War and the Khmer Rouge or KR dictatorship destroyed the country's educational system, and it impeded in its attempts to rebuild due to international isolation. The KR targeted education in its quest to eradicate everything contemporary and Western. The school buildings sustained significant damage and books and equipment were destroyed. Only 7,000 of the 28 instructors who were in Cambodia in 1970 are thought to have survived by 1979, of those with over 5,000 of them going back to work as teachers. The unheard of departure of educators from all facets of the system continues to influence and inform contemporary practices and policies in education. DTMTs or District Training Monitoring System, which is a kind of cascade training system, were founded by UNICEF and the Ministry of Education and Youth. District representatives, along with a few principals and deputies, make up district DTMTs to help them evaluate how well schools are doing. DTMTs are given evaluation criteria and checklists on how to produce teaching materials, training in the new child-centered methodology, teaching techniques, and how to write good lesson plans are among the training programs offered by district DTMTs. Furthermore, all of the DTMT officials in this study had been administrators for a long time, while some had taught, others had not. This begs the question of whether their scant knowledge of and experience with child-centered pedagogies enable them to adequately educate and support teachers in this pedagogical approach, thereby building their ability as research participants. Usually, the only people invited were principal and senior instructors. A grade leader, the principal and the deputy principal were frequently the only educators present in this session. Not everyone who was invited would show up. Although senior professors had previously participated in workshops, there appeared to be irregularities in the scheduling and selection of attendees. The Provincial Office of Education was the primary source of information for the ministry when it came to choosing which school and staff members would be attending seminars. This procedure occasionally led to certain schools demonstrating uneven access to training opportunities. The cascade model assumes accuracy in interpretation and application and focus on transferring information and skills from national to local levels. The watering down of information as it went from senior staff to teachers, however, raised some red flags. An instance was presented wherein educators misconstruct a literacy enhancement initiative featuring precise reading objectives. They were made to feel that failing to fulfill the reading speed requirement only affected the teacher's efficacy without taking into account other variables that might have an impact on the students. The capacity building initiative of the ministry might not successfully reach all teachers who have a direct impact on students' learning if only senior staff members are allowed to attend workshops. There is a chance that policies and pedagogical innovations won't be properly understood or implemented. Despite being formally scheduled only once a month, some schools hold this session twice a month. These staff meetings, chaired by principals, serve as the primary forum for formal discussions. These serve as a forum for information exchange, dispute resolution, and problem-solving advice. Some schools do a good job of sharing what they have learned from the workshops during these sessions. On alternate Thursday, teachers get together with their grade group members to discuss issues related to teaching and to prepare lessons. These meetings are very important because they support one another and assist teachers get ready to teach the new curriculum. The education sector in Cambodia is home to numerous local and international NGOs with a focus on Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. Some programs offered by NGOs concentrate on long-term initiatives. NGOs work with children with disabilities, teach preschoolers, teach literacy, and train teachers, among other varied educational activities in Cambodia. NGOs are involved in teacher professional development or PD in the province under study. In certain places, NGOs' involvement are about to improve the quality of instruction. NGOs offer training on subjects like building school libraries, teaching teachers how to pronounce English, and avoiding violence in schools are a few examples. Regular NGO involvement greatly improves the quality of instruction in the area where school is located. It also holds regular activity-driven seminar and offer ongoing follow-up. Teachers must establish strong professional identities just like people in any other profession. Teacher professionalism is greatly impacted by factors like hiring, pay, career possibilities, and access to high-quality professional development. Lack of assistance and training presents difficulties for teachers, particularly when working with people who have complex emotional and academic demands. Not every PD has the same advantages. Providing instructors with high-yield instructional approaches should be the main focus of effective professional development. Collaboration among educators leads to a notable increase in efficacy and improved test scores for students. Working together creates a culture of trust and knowledge sharing, which motivates educators to experiment with different teaching strategies. Cooperation is not an automatic process. Individuals want motivation to collaborate as well as direction on how to operate well in a group. Initially, a more seasoned individual would be required to lead or facilitate group projects. The last one is, instructors are more likely to apply new abilities successfully if they receive on-the-job support from supervisors or other qualified support staff, such as advice and comments. 4 steps are suggested by the guidance to enhance teacher support. First, provide mechanism for real instructional coaching that go beyond data collection and monitoring to include suggestions and improvement. Next, make use of the right technology to provide teachers with continuing assistance. Besides, prioritize support-based strategies like modeling, coaching, observation, and feedback in place of conventional workshop. And the last one is boost school leadership to enable directors and administrators to give teachers ongoing assistance. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears.